biggest question that people have, that I have, is how long do I have to keep all of these documents now?
So how long you have to keep records has everything to do with what the record is supporting.
Okay, tax, I'm going to shoot some at you. Tax returns. How long do I have to keep them?
So the rule of thumb on tax returns is at a minimum you keep them 7 years. But in general, we would recommend that people keep their tax returns permanently. So there's a if you looked at different websites or talked to different accountants, they might give you slightly different numbers. But in general, the tax return itself, we think you should keep that forever, and the related documents to it for 7 years.
Okay. Medical receipts.
Again, if it's tax related, if there's anything, there are instances where you report medical related expenditures that you'd put into the 7-year category. Other than that, you probably don't need to keep them that long.
So bank statements, year-end bank statements.
Bank statements are more of a personal preference. If the bank statement has information that supports your tax return, 7 years.
Okay. Anything touching that tax return, 7-year window.
You'll hear that. The bank statement itself, you might keep it for 3 to 6 months.
Mm-hmm. 401k statements, IRA information. How long do I keep that?
So those are a little bit different. So those we would recommend that you keep for 7 years beyond when you've closed them down.
So what about accident reports or claims that I might make to an insurance company? How long do I keep that information?
I would recommend keeping that for 3 to 6 years.
Some of the day-to-day activities, my ATM receipts, how long do I have to keep all of those?
Yeah, so I remember us talking about that in the last show. So,
right.
So the ATM receipts, not everybody hangs on to those, but when you get your statement at the end of the month, your bank statement, that's really your accounting of what the bank received and paid on your behalf. So if you have a great memory and you remember the money coming in and going out, then maybe you don't need to keep them.
Credit card statements. I get my monthly statement and here's my bill. How long should I keep those?
So those are, depending on how you want to keep track of your expenditures, I like to keep them for a year, and it's not necessarily a tax-related thing, but there are times when things happen where either an expense was inappropriate and you didn't catch it, or you want to take something back and you need some proof that you paid for it, and the credit card statement's a great way to prove that. So I like to hang on to those for a few months because things do happen in the past that you need to go back and wrestle with. So.
Okay.